and welcome back to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Keiki, and today we are going to be talking about the live action feature, Disney's Mulan. So before you even watch this, I know a lot of you want dishonor. Dishonor on you, dishonor on Disney for no Mushu, dishonor on Disney for no grandma. You're not gonna get that. Disney's Mulan. First of all, what a feat. I'm telling you, I have not been this excited about a Disney live action remake since Cinderella.
We ladies must help one another.
I started off just as angry as anybody. No music, no funny sidekicks.
Keiki, get the bags! Let's move it, heifer!
No Li Shang, no baby daddy.
Thank you for volunteering.
And you expect me to spend money to watch this? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
But I digress, because I am a convert. I am a fan, and if movie theaters open tomorrow, I would be at the midnight showing of this Mulan.
Really?
I get it. $30 is a lot of money. We're in a pandemic. Toilet paper's hard to find. But pay that $30 for this film. Pay it twice if you have to. You need it. Your kids need to see it. Your grandparents need to see it. Just pay the money. You have a credit card.
Easy money.
In case you live under a rock, in case your parents didn't let you watch cool movies as a kid, Mulan tells the story of a girl who, in fear of losing her father to yet another great Chinese war, assumes the role of a man and takes his place in the Chinese Imperial Army. I mean, whoa. Mulan was originally a Disney film that necessarily didn't culturally portray everything the right way, but Disney has definitely gone back on that and given us the 2020 version of Mulan that we needed. I'm talking about breaking the glass ceiling. I'm talking about badass warrior fighting.
Yes, queen!
When it comes to this Mulan, we enter a completely different story. You're not gonna get what you're familiar with, and that's okay. Disney's live-action Mulan stars newcomer Li Fei Liu as Hua Mulan. I know we don't have Shang, but we do have a love interest. His name is Chen Hong, and he's played by Yo San-an, as well as a few other big names that if you've seen any American cinema that features an Asian American in the last 30 years, you'd recognize. Such as Jet Li. Yes, that Jet Li. He plays our emperor. The witch in the film, Xian-Ang, is played by Gong Li, who transforms into a hawk. A little callback to Shan Yu. And you may know from movies like Memoirs of a Geisha. Yep, that's Hatsumomo, y'all. And she still looks good. Girl is like 54.
You are never to speak to her again.
Other notable cast members are Commander Tong, who's played by Donnie Yen, and our newest villain, Bori Khan, played by Jason Scott Lee. Lest we forget, Tai Ma plays Mulan's dad. You may remember him from movies such as Rush Hour, or if your parents tortured you like me, RoboCop 2. I mean, the guy's a legend.
Legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the second half of that word is dairy.
What did I love about this movie? Well, everything. We start the movie meeting Hua Mulan, and we're being introduced to her at a different age in life. We're not jumping in. We're getting to see that development of what made her the girl that she is today. I loved seeing the relationship between Mulan and her dad. Mulan's father teaches her the way of Qi, which most girls don't wield in this particular timeline that we're working with. We got none of that in the first movie, and this time around you really understand how this girl could sacrifice her life to save her father's. I love that we introduced Mulan having a little sister. One of my biggest qualms about the first film was that they literally named her dog Little Brother. When we're introduced into this film, we have a father who not only has two girls, but is proud to be blessed with two beautiful daughters.
I am blessed with two daughters.
That's right, girl dad, girl power over here. From there, we speed right back into our infamous matchmaker scene, which, despite the changes, was still as funny and relevant as that awkward situation would have been for any girl at any age, at any time. When it comes to this film, my favorite parts were definitely the fight scenes. I mean, the choreography was impeccable. Nikki Caro definitely went above and beyond with making sure that all martial arts were utilized, the best sword play was done, and that the best angles were used. I haven't seen some of these shots since movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I found myself going, yes, bitch, throughout the entire thing. Lee Fei Liu, girl, I mean, the skill, impeccable. We've got her frickin' matrix bending on horses, dodging arrows. I loved seeing Mulan whoop everyone's ass. I'm sorry, but we're in on the secret. We know she's a woman. And when she wields any type of weapon, when she practices her martial arts, the girl is good. Better than most people would think. We're seeing women break barriers in a way that wasn't necessarily portrayed in the first film. Sure, Mulan went off to fight and became a great warrior, but she was never exalted for it. And in this film, we see China cherishing Mulan for saving their ass. I know you're sad it's not a musical, but here's a little nugget to help you feel okay. We actually get instrumental versions. We actually get instrumental versions of some of our favorite songs. So as you're seeing Mulan power through a badass training camp scene, you're hearing "Let's Get Down to Business" in the back, and you know she's ready to be a man. A cool thing about this film is that all of the costuming and makeup was an actual culmination of traditional costuming and makeup that you would have found in this century in China. It was beautiful. I'm talking about gilded silks, the most vibrant makeup, down to embroidered shoes. Stunning. Great job, wardrobe team. There are some notable changes in this film. This is your spoiler warning. I'm going to try my best not to spoil this film, but I'm telling you now, watch the movie and then come back here. There were some big changes in this film. We got the Roaring Army instead of the Huns, who was led by Bori Khan, who is this vicious villain leader who's got a witch as his sidekick. So even being outnumbered, that levels the playing field. Xianeng is this badass witch, gilded in gold, transforms into a hawk, and fights like a hawk. The girl is skilled. And did we mention her talons? Who needs a samurai sword when you got the claws? We lost Mushu. I know some of you are heartbroken, but we are presented with the Chinese symbol for peace, the phoenix, and it stunningly guides Mulan through any obstacle she faces directionally in this film, as well as spiritually. When she finally accepts who she is, she hones that chi and she rises like a phoenix. I know. Another moment that I loved was that even though we didn't get that lucky cricket named Keiki, we got a soldier by the name of Cricket, which is like a great bit of fan service for those who may be missing Keiki. Another big difference is we actually spent a lot of time with Mulan in training camp, and we get to see the levels she actually has to go through to conceal that she's a woman. She's binding her chest. She's taking night watch to avoid showers. I mean, everyone in the barracks is saying, girl, you stink. Well, boy. I also loved that our new Li Shang, Chen Hongwei, what's up, baby, had a crisis of struggle with his kind of emotions for Mulan, and we were able to visibly see on camera that he was like, be my friend. I mean, he came for that night swim. He said you could face me. There may be a little bit more after dark in those barracks. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, as much as I love this movie, I do have one character that I hated. The spider. Why a spider? It was so much better when it was a cricket. Why did it have to be a spider? That's it. Other than that, I think Mulan was a great movie. Everyone should rent it. Everyone should buy it. Everyone should paint a mural in their house in honor of the Ballad of Mulan, because she's amazing. I hope in 2021, all of you name your quarantine babies Mulan, because that's how in love I am with this version, Disney. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any angsty videos. I'm Keiki. Talk to me in the comments. Bye!